Yes, it's people, and welcome back to another video on the Big YouTube channel where we bring you all things Chelsea. Apologies, guys. I literally forgot to realize here that the what's it called? My actual thing. What? Are you guys sure there's no sound? There should be sound now. There should be sound now. Let me just double check. Audio. Yep, there's sound there now. Oh, lovely. Fair enough. But yes, yeah, obviously, thank you for being here. Thank you for always being here. As always, I'm the host of the most Madueke Veiga. Even though if I'm a little bit cooked today, apologies for that. But sorry. But as I was saying, one of the things that I wanted to talk about today was a bit more about obviously a lot of stuff has been coming out just over the loss against Fulham. You know what I mean? People going crazy, about Maresca, some of the stuff that's been happening. And I'm just here to be a bit more of a chill guy, man. Let's relax, man. You know what I mean? Let's relax. You know what I mean? I'm here to bring a bit more of cool calmness and collectiveness, as they say, so that we can all have a nice little chat. You know what I mean? A bit of the tranquilo energy, you know what I mean? A bit of, if you want it in another language, you know what I mean? All that relaxing stuff. And that's what I'm here to do, man. I'm here to provide it today. Obviously, I've got my fellow co-hosts, obviously RSM and Jerry on the channel as well, who also be providing some of their thoughts and opinions, of course, and everything like that. So that's all, man. But let me bring on Joey as well. Hello, bro. How you doing? Hope you do well, my brother.
I'm good, bro. How are you?
I'm doing good. Not too bad. Bro, on a block nose, I'm doing sensational. But
Arsenal struggled to score a second here.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, man, they got the job done.
Is it over? There's 1
minute. There's 1 minute literally remaining right now.
Yeah, that's for me too.
Yeah, like I've got literally Mara Hutchinson. Oh, Hutchinson again. Number 3. Oh, that was a poor pass, but or that's not a foul by the referee trying to get them to win. Oh well, but listen, we move. But it's at the end of the day, guys. Yeah, one thing that I do want to talk about is obviously actually, you know what? Before I even say my piece, what was your thoughts about the game, Joe? Actually, because obviously you weren't able to be here. Obviously, you had work. Big up to you, man. You know, talk to me how you felt about the game, just like your general thoughts, if you don't mind. Because I'm pretty sure the chat already knows what my thoughts are about the game already.
So I thought the first half we were kind of wasteful. Good that it was good on Cole to put that ball away because it was like, you know, he quick shot at it, had the goalie kind of off balance and then got it to the corner. But like outside of that, man, like we were just so wasteful all game. Like this is like, and it felt like we, on top of it, like we didn't have any urgency to like go up 2-0 in the second half. Like the second half, we were just so bad. And like we had like the fresh legs that Marco Silva brought on just ended up being the difference in the game. Now Sanchez needs to do better there, man. Like he can't be making that pass at the end of the game. Like that is the absolute, like that is football 101. Oh, that's a foul. But yeah, like Maresca needs to fucking use some subs. I mean, like I feel like I get the whole idea behind Palmer like not being subbed out, but like bro, like if he's like looking tired and like not providing to the game, you need to play Felix. Like you have to play Felix. And like not for nothing, like if you're not gonna play Felix, play Nkuku there. Like if Jackson is just that's 3 games in a row where Jackson was poor. That's 3 games straight that Jackson's poor. So like I don't know, man. Like you guys want Mark Yu, but Mark Yu's an 18-year-old kid, bro.
Listen. Tranquilo, we'll get there. We'll get to Gui. Like, that's the general thoughts.
Going into Gui and thinking that he's gonna help us any differently than fucking what Nkuku could have done.
Listen, we'll get to that conversation.
The other thing is people are way too harsh on what Nkuku is. Like Nkuku he's supposed to be off of the striker, not being the striker. And then at the end of the game, Nkuku has someone cross the ball to Nkuku. He gets a foot on it, and Leno makes a ridiculous save. So he could have won us the game. He could have tied us the game at the end of the game. He could have, but Leno makes a crazy save. Leno makes a great save against Jadon Sancho. Leno makes a great save against Marco Correa. Like in the end, like we also got like as much as we want to say some of the players that played today, or I keep on saying today, but it was yesterday, didn't perform. Like you could say Sancho didn't perform. People are saying Neto didn't perform, but in my opinion, Neto did a great job because Gusto decided that he wasn't defending Anthony Robinson today. So it was good Neto the entire game, one-on-one with Anthony Robinson. Like we all know, like, but here's the thing. I've been like, if you're not gonna play Nkuku like to start in the 10, he has to leave. Okay, he has to leave. And I feel bad about it because I do think he's a fantastic player, but these low blocks, bro, with Nico Jackson, it just isn't.
It's pointless. This is something I've said before, by the way. You know I've said this before, Joey. Bro, when you've got guys like
Sanchez, how many times have I said it from last?
No, you and I. Sorry, I'm just talking.
But 18 months I've been talking about this.
Yes, but
18 months.
No. I was giving myself first. You know what I mean? I was giving myself a little bit of credit first before I get one to you. But like this is something I know I've said a lot of time. You've said it yourself. I know you. But like the problem with Jackson, is I think against low blocks is that fundamentally you've got 2 issues. I see here is that one of them I've seen this a lot more is his positioning. And that's something that really affects us, by the way, particularly when we're facing these low blocks. The moment we then get the ball into the box, he's either A, not there, or B, he's just positioning not in the place that he's meant to be at, which is a problem that I see a lot of the time with Jackson, in my personal opinion. And I just think the second thing is, guys, let's just be honest about it. Jackson doesn't have the physicality, doesn't have the heading ability, right, to do that to do that job. Let's be realistic about it too. I think those are the two things that we need. That for me, this do not help us when we face a low block against Jackson. And something that I notice a lot more of him, yeah, is his body language, bro. Like when he can't get into gear, when he can't get into that the motions, as I like to call it, he does start. What's it called? Yeah, what's the word I'm looking for? He does start to strop. If that makes sense, like he starts to feel like he's a bit bad for himself. Whereas I think with him, he needs to be a bit.
Here's the thing: we shouldn't be doing this to him. It is too much pressure to put on one guy for 50 fucking games.
I agree.
It's too much pressure. He's a 30 million pound striker, and we're expecting him to play every single Premier League game. It shouldn't be like this. And it's not even Don Jackson, bro. I don't even want to blame Jackson.
Of course, yeah.
Right? I don't want to blame him. But that's our only option.
I agree.
He wasn't good enough, and we keep on bringing in Cuckoo, who's not a striker, to play striker.
Exactly. That's the other thing I've spoken to you about before as well, by the way. You and I have spoken about this before. Yeah. Where when it comes to Nkuku, this guy is a second striker. He's not a striker, bro. He don't work like this. This is why in the beginning of the season, when people were saying to me, "Oh man, but you got Nkuku, he can play the 9 too. Why are we not trying Nkuku in the 9?" And I was telling people, it don't work like that, lads. This is the Premier League. He does not suit the 9 position in the Premier League. In when you're playing the Bundesliga and you're facing.
I'm sorry. He had plenty of service in that game. Enzo was popping the ball up over the top to him. He had multiple chances to get the ball on net, and he missed the net multiple times in that game. I do not want to hear this. We give to Jackson too much slack. Okay, yes. We give him way too much slack because he's our only striker. He got service. He got service yesterday. I don't want to hear it. I do not want to hear he didn't get service. Oh, we didn't get service. No, he got service. That is plain.
The problem is with Jackson, he gets service, but the problem is he's not positionally there, guys. That is the problem with Jackson. His position is actually what kills him. Someone said this to me last season, and I sort of brushed it off initially. I was like, that's something he can improve upon. But when you really deeper, when you're facing these low blocks, by the way, his positioning it is poor. It is genuinely poor at times. Like, that's we need to be honest about, bro. And like, I think for me, the other thing is, listen, there's I know there's a debate,
but that does not. See, bro, that's the thing, son. People always you want to give him so much of this like this buffer, bro. Everyone wants to give him, oh, he's Nico Jackson's done great this year. He has. Okay, he has. But he's getting protected way too much. Everyone has 2 strikers, except us. Everyone. City don't. And look what they're struggling with. Goals. We sit here and we say, why isn't our winger shooting? Because the idea of the system is to get the wingers to the byline and to pass and to get them to create.
Exactly.
So if you're like, but all this is you want to cook Neto for how he played yesterday. Neto defended the best fullback in the league this week. One of the best fullbacks in the league this week.
Yes. I just, before you go, Joe, and big up to RSM for joining the
stream. Big up.
Much appreciated as always. But like, there's something else I want to discuss before we continue this striker talk, right? Which is that, I saw a lot of people say we've got too many wingers that are playing the ball to beat. That's AKA's point. Big up to AKA. Thank you for the comment. But I actually disagree. We have a guy that does not need to play ball to feet. Yes. That was Pedro Neto. He doesn't need to play ball to feet. If anything, he likes it when the ball is given to him while he's running at pace.
He wants the ball. He wants the ball in behind, bro. He wants the ball in behind.
He wants the ball in behind.
Look at his
Here's the thing.
Literally, game
Marco
against Wolves,
Silva
remember?
made it so we couldn't do that. Marco
Yeah.
Silva made it so we couldn't do that. He had the fullback, right? He had Anthony Robinson bombing down that wing, right? And then he had Bassi covering as nearly another fullback.
But you
So
know,
Neto
but you know
could
where,
never
but you know
get
where,
the-
but you know
get
where,
on the
you know where I
ball.
slightly disagree, and this is why I think Maresca was outcoached, because Pedro Neto was dropping so deep. I think we would have gotten more joy in the middle of the park, and we would have gotten more space on the pitch
We
if
did.
we actually had. No, I'm saying more. I'm not saying we didn't. I'm saying more. If we actually had Neto holding that width more often than actually tracking back, because I already brought up after the game. Obviously, I brought up the heat map. Like, I think if he was able to stretch the pitch a lot more instead of coming back to help Gusto or cover for Gusto, it would have been like, even if he was planning that we didn't get that, it would have happened at least once or twice. But literally the entire game, bro, it was ball to feet. I'm struggling to remember a moment.
So let me
where
explain it. Okay, let me explain it tactically for you because we're everyone's missing the idea of this. Everyone's missing the idea. Okay, they played a in essence, right? In essence, it's a 3-4-3. Okay, that's what in essence they played with two wingbacks. So when you talk about us inverting, right? When we invert anyone, it doesn't matter what side you invert.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what side you. When you invert someone, right?
that's fine.
Then you
I'm
got
not, I didn't
man
speak on
on
that.
man up at the top. Okay, that wing back is a free man. If Neto doesn't come and cover him, or whoever the wing is doesn't come and cover him, he's a free man the entire game. Okay.
I'm not even speaking on that. I'm saying, like, even when we were in possession, I feel like Neto was.
This is not just to you. Okay, this is not just to you. This is in the chat, and it is to you because in possession, right? You can't just have Anthony Robinson out in the outside and 3v4. You can't. It's impossible. Like you just can't. You're expecting, oh, Neto's supposed to be higher up the pitch, but you can't have 3v4 on the opposite side. Because that's what it would be. If Anthony Robinson keeps going forward, it's 3v4 every single time.
But what I'm saying is, I'm not even speaking about out of possession. I'm speaking when we're in possession. There were times where Gusto was literally ahead of, and this is why everybody was complaining about, like, Gusto was doing up some winger shifts, because there was times when Neto was further behind in possession. I'm not even speaking out of possession. I'm speaking purely in possession.
Mm-hmm.
And that was due to the fact that often, and we also spoke about this even right after the game, is when you are asking your wingers to be forward and then go forward, back, they're gonna get more tired. And there was often times where, like, Gusto was just ahead of Neto, and Neto was kind of playing that right back role, and like I don't know. Like, for me, that's what I'm saying. And that's why I think Maresca got.
Like this is where you keep on getting in your head. He has to cover that man.
Oh my God, I'm not speaking about out of possession, bro. I'm literally gonna lose my mind. Joe, you're gonna make me lose my mind. Joe, you're making me lose my mind. I'm not speaking about out of possession. There's no man to cover. We're in possession.
Just because Gusto's up the pitch, we were all up the pitch. Just because Gusto's up the pitch, bro.
I'm not even speaking about up the pitch. I'm speaking about
covering Anthony Robinson on the other side. He was exhausted by the end of the game. He was.
Okay, but I'm not even speaking about. Okay, there's no need to cover. There's no need to cover somebody when we're in possession. Like, that's not what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about the defense.
My issue. Wait, guys.
No. He's picking up the ball deep. What you want him to run in behind, right?
I'm not saying no. I'm not even saying to run in behind. I'm just saying, like, even if he's not going to run in behind, because I agree with you, running in behind would have been very, very difficult this game. I agree. I'm not saying that because of the way that they set up. Yes. I 100% agree. But what I'm saying is, even if you're not going to make those run-ins behind, something that I noticed, and it's not just me, by the way, it's something that Cole Palmer noticed within the game, is because Neto was not holding that width as much as he should have. Whether that's Maresca or whether that's him, again, you can argue. But when you look at the right hand side, bro, that right hand side was very dead. You look at the position of Gusto and Neto, you look at their heat maps, they were behind the halfway line the entire time. There was nobody holding that width further up the field. There was nobody dragging any defenders there. That right hand side was dead. Playing out from that right hand side was impossible because Neto
was actually more active, I would argue, on that side than Neto
Ne-
was. No
and-
cap.
In fact,
No cap.
I'm not saying the heat maps.
Well,
The heat maps explain
well,
that to me.
here's the problem. Here's
The fact
problem.
that
was
Palmer
always
noticed the
going to
more
happen.
there was more free space.
No, but no, but we're not. But listen, we're just obviously we're giving observations that we saw.
Right, but
Yes.
here's the thing. Like, I just don't understand what your expectation is. Okay, like there's the reality and what your expectation is, because like you're talking about heat maps, but the real what's actually happening is whenever we lose the ball, Neto is defending in our corner. So then,
yes,
when
we
not-
agree.
But
no one
Joey,
is taking
we're
the
speaking
pressure.
about two different.
You guys are not letting me finish. So when we start building up, you're expecting this guy to get all the way back to the other.
No, but we
end of the
agreed
pitch.
with you, bro.
No,
We
I'm not
absolutely-
saying
Like,
that.
That's all we're
yes,
saying.
he will eventually get there, but like
No,
that's what happened in the second half.
no, but Joey,
In the
we
second
agreed
half,
with
we
you here.
didn't
We're
have
saying that
anybody
should be
over there
happening.
because he couldn't get back. He was
No.
exhausted.
But that's what we're.
But that's why we agree with you. We're saying
Yes.
that shouldn't be happening, my brother.
Yeah.
Realistically, we should be having Gusto just staying there. Do you get what I'm
But
saying
it's
to you, bro?
no, it realistically shouldn't happen if you play a back four. If you don't invert either side,
That's what we're
because
saying tonight.
as soon as you invert one side, the
Yeah.
players that are going to pick up the ball, and as soon as we progress, these outside center guys
Yes.
move up the pitch.
Yeah, but that's why I was saying. So that's why me and RSM and many others are saying this Gusto inverted experiment is not working.
He
right?
wasn't inverted.
No. But in this game, bro, what would happen is we would still have the three at the back, but it's rather than him
was
actually
in their box majority of the game.
but
It wasn't him that was inverted. It was Cucurella that was inverted, and it causes a back three that it literally killed our
No,
game.
thank you. And this is my point. Like with Lucas Costas was saying, we're saying, oh, Gusto wasn't, bro. There was times in the game we just had a back two, like Gusto and Cucurella were up the pitch, and I think this is the issue that I have is like I think Maresca
That literally only
end
happened
goal-
when we got scored on.
the end goal was no. I could again like I could go back to the game
Gusto
right now,
wasn't in the
and I could get you a
near
screenshot.
their
I could get you a
box
screenshot.
majority of the
I could
game.
get you a screenshot from 1-0. I could get you a screenshot from 1-0. But my whole point being, like, again, like with the whole Gusto inverting, with everything that happened on the right hand side, that's what I'm saying. And this is what I even said before. It was
Because
the
this is-
in-game, it was the in-game tactics that were because again, we argued about the subs, which is a fair point, but I don't think the subs would have done anything. It would have done enough because the game plan was already so poor. Especially on the right hand side. The right hand side was dead, bro. It was dead.
The problem was, in that I think the issue that we had, and I think Costa's agreeing with what I'm saying, that Cucurella was inverting that game. I agree with you. And I think Gusto was really high up the pitch. I think for me, if you're gonna, the only way that works is if you have a three at the back, in my personal opinion. That's what should be happening. The Gusto's like a wide thing. But either way, that doesn't necessarily matter. I think at the end of the day, the manager should have realized what the issues were and then should have tactically adjusted to make that happen. And I think this thing of him making these what's it called, not making the subs A fast enough, and then B them even the subs that are being made not adding to the game, is an issue. I think for me that's where we should be really discussing stuff. Like I know obviously Joey spoke about it, which me and him have said this for a while. Bringing in Cucu as a 9 at this point, guys, we need to let it go, big man. You know,
the other part of this that I have a problem with, that the management part of it, okay?
Yes.
Is I just don't understand why we keep playing Palmer off the left. Like, why is he picking up the ball in left-hand side spaces and trying to cross it to people?
Well, I explained it to you.
He makes great crosses. It's not even that point. But I need him in scoring opportunities, okay? So, like when he comes off the right-hand side, right, when we have Neto doing this up-down situation, if you flip the formation and you have Palmer coming off the right-hand side, it gives both sides a balance. And he just refused to do it. In every single game, we play Palmer off this left-hand flank, this left inside forward area that he's always picking up the ball in. It's like what?
But I can explain to you. I can explain to you what was happening, Joey. I can explain to you what's happening because when you look at the beginning of the season, right, why it was working so well right? When Palmer was getting the goals, when et cetera, et cetera. What you're saying is exactly what was happening. And the key point in that, right, is that we had Fofana, Colwell, and Gusto, and it was pretty much just that. And Gusto was part of that back three. He wasn't getting that forward. He wasn't really going into midfield, right? We weren't doing all that extra stuff. What happens now is when Gusto inverts on that right-hand side, he's going into Palmer spaces. The area is so congested. Palmer is given a free roll. Palmer is given more of a free roam
I don't
around
know
the
why
pitch
Gusto's
to try to
even
find
getting up
space.
the pitch when it's Cucurella.
No, I 100% agree, but
But
that's what I'm saying.
Cucurella is inverting in the sense that he's helping out Sancho
He's
on
doing
that
the
wing.
overlaps. He's doing the overlaps and
he's
the
doing
underlaps.
the underlap and overlaps.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
exactly. He should be the inside 10.
Agreed.
But
and
in
this
the
is
beginning
something
of that half, bro, in the beginning of, the majority of that half, right?
Yes.
In the majority of the game,
yes.
Palmer kept picking up the ball in that left inside space. And
I would say second half a lot more. Like second half was so pronounced, like he was on that left hand side, like stuck to it.
It nearly makes his left foot irrelevant.
Yeah,
because you don't give him an opportunity to shoot with his left foot.
You're just making him a like a crossman, pretty much. That's it.
Exactly.
Which is like limiting his.
So
no, I listen, man. I 100% agree. I just think that the end game.
To me, it's easy. It was an easy fix. You flip the fucking bitch. You have Enzo coming off this side. You have Caicedo coming down this side on the right hand side to help any fucking situation that was going on that right hand side, because that was the more dangerous side, and we didn't have Caicedo over there nearly at all until he decided yes, I need to get over there.
But Jack, Jack, all due respect, bro. All due respect, Jack. Like you need to listen to what you like. If you listen to what Joy's saying and you don't understand, like I can't explain it to you. Like you're saying, no, it doesn't. Look at the goal that he scored, right? Palmer got the ball where in the middle of the park, so he was able to cut left. If Palmer is in that left hand space, where is he cutting left to? But the edge of the pitch. Like
I think the other thing is, Palmer is given the free roll, as we said before. I don't think he's not necessarily stuck to be on the left hand side as much. I think we sometimes
he was, bro.
But this is this is what I'm saying. No, you're 100% correct, Ahmed. But this is my point, though.
For some reason, the connection between Enzo and Sancho was better than it is on the right hand side for him. And to me, I feel like he keeps on switching it too much, where it's like, and for me also, it's okay. Let the two Winger and Palmer work together. Like if it's Palmer, let Palmer go outside sometimes and have the Winger come inside. Like let that be the situation that they have to deal with on that side, and then have it be Enzo and Sancho on the other side.
What happened. That's what happened Spurs, bro. That's literally what happened Spurs.
Yeah.
For the goal that Enzo got. No, I 100% agree, and this is what I'm thinking. I think this is what I'm trying to see, because I'm trying to see why is this happening. And I think Joey, like the end game that Maresca might want is that once he feels that I think his ideal world for the system is not necessarily Cucurella or Gusto being the only ones to invert all game. He wants them throughout a game to switch, and when the other one moves forward, the other one drops into the back three. But the issue with that is I don't think Gusto has the awareness that Cucurella has of being able to get back, of knowing when to step forward into midfield, when to invert, when to not. Like he doesn't have it, and so that's why and he messes up the flow. And I think the reason why Palmer was on that left hand side is because I agree with Ahmed. He's given that free roll. So within that free roll, right, and he correctly noticed that right hand side was dead. There wasn't enough people. When Gusto inverts, it clogs the area. A lot of people come out to defend. He wasn't getting any joy, so he went to the left hand side.
I think he's
so and on that left hand side, when he went to the left hand side, I agree it cuts out his goal threat. But he got 3 fouls on that left-hand side. So he knew that, okay, something is working here on the left-hand side that's not on the right. But it's now on to Maresca to fix that so we can have Palmer in the most effective areas of the pitch, which is that right-hand space. But that's why we're going to be looking at the management. That's what
I think Iwani's got a good point, which I'm going to just save 1 second, because I am saving your comments. It's starred. I'm going to come back to them later. But I want to make 2 points here before I get to Palmer. I think the point I wanted to make, oh my God, I hope it's not escaped me. is the Gusto point. Gusto has not been trained for this position, right? He's still developing this position. As such, this should remain in the training pitch, or whenever you, or why are we not trying to let Gusto do this sort of thing, or on the training wheel method when we're facing Conference League teams? Isn't this wouldn't that be the much better place for him to be doing this sort of thing so that he can actually learn how to do it? The problem is we can't be doing these experiments when we're in the EPL facing sides like Fulham. With all due respects, I get if you're facing like a lower league side, Southampton, Ipswich, etc., etc. That's the teams you if you want to try them against. Fair enough, I hear it, but not against these good mid-table sides like Fulham who are soaring high right now. And the thing is, this is not the first game that we've talked about Gusto not performing well in this position. So I'd like to think it's been a few games now. Can we now lock it off, big man? You know what I mean? Let's move on from that. I think the other thing I want to talk about, I'm going to slightly bring this back to the Jackson topic here with Palmer. I don't know if this is something I spoke with RSM on before when the game ended, but one thing that we always talked about is the synergy between Palmer and Jackson, and the ability of when Jackson comes into the into the half, tries to come in deep, pause, obviously to like help to do with the playmaking and stuff like that. You then have the space there, and then Palmer usually was always able to attack that space and get into that position, so that when we did that thing, it was 1-2 bang, right? That is not even happening as much, and Palmer's not even getting into into that space as well, which is something that's not helping us when we are facing these low block type of sides as well. So that's another point I wanted to add to that. But like, I think there was a point that Awani made that I thought was rather interesting, and I wanted to get your guys' take. So I thought it was a good take by him, which was that Maresca needs Enzo on the right hand side since he needs to be defensive on that side. Palmer will not be attacking on the right hand side since Fulham primarily attack on their left. That was from me. I don't know if you guys agree with that. And listen, I know there's a lot of comments about Felix and stuff. We'll get to that a little bit later in regards to that more so than anything else. We have to use Caicedo higher up and pin teams in. I don't think that's an issue. I feel Chelsea, we have the ability to keep possession quite well. Our team is very technically sound enough, and the way we play to keep the ball rotating on a consistent basis. That is, I don't think, the issue. I do think there is an issue, though, about speed of play. That's something that I think we've spoken about. Like sometimes the way we play, and this has been like an ongoing problem. It's not an issue with Maresca where we're a bit too lethargic on the ball. We're not trying to go 1-2 bang, 1-2 bang, 1-2 bang. That's something that needs to happen a bit more in my perspective. I don't know if you guys agree or disagree with that take, but the speed of play has to be a lot more faster.
I just overall urgency. I mean,
yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, especially after the first goal, just went to. We acted like we were up 2 or 3.
That's something. That's another thing too. Like, why do you think that is? Like, because like Brentford as well. To be fair with Brentford, actually, we did go on to. We were trying to still create. We were creating a bunch of chances against Brentford to try to get that second goal. But like, there are times after we scored that first goal where we get a bit too complacent. You know what I mean? Like, that's something that I have noticed where we're a bit too complacent. Sometimes, bro, go for the first, then attack for the second.
Yes, I agree. Like they don't keep the attacking momentum. They kind of take their foot off the gas, and that's something that I wish they didn't do, because I think that's something that we had success with like a lot. Earlier in the season, we would go for the 1-2 punches. We would try to end the game in the first half, and that led us to controlling games in the second. And getting the results that way. With the speed of play thing, I mean, I would have to agree, and I think I look at a team like Liverpool, and the way that they obviously play is a bit different, but they try to pass it around, but as soon as they see an opportunity, bang, like they go for it. It's immediate. They don't try to. I don't know. Like I don't feel like we're demanding too much, because we're demanding what we saw earlier in the season. Like I don't think we're being crazy. We're not demanding a level we haven't seen.
I don't know what we're demanding here.
This is not demand. I'm like again,
Buster, we are what we're really talking about here. Like we just don't move the ball quick enough.
Yeah. Again, Buster also
at least we haven't in the net, and for a long enough period of the time to break them down multiple times.
Yes,
where we're going to score multiple goals. Like we had our early chances, bro. We had our early chances. We should have finished them off early in that game. Let's just be real. Like,
agreed. If it went into the half 2-0, Fulham has a different game plan coming out that second half.
It's over, bro. It's over at that point. Like, it's they have to open up space against us, and then that's when we thrive. So, like, at 1-0, we are just we let that type of shit happen because our team wasn't we didn't want it enough during that time frame. Like, we just didn't care enough to get another goal. We acted like we did. And then after, especially in that second half, like, we acted like that game was over in the second half.
Bro, we said that multiple times. Like, they were acting like it was a 3-0, bro. Like, cruise control settings.
That's what I'm saying, man. That is really annoying me, man.
Doing flicks into the final third, passes to nobody,
there's a lack
bro.
of desire there, bro. There's like a lack of desire, which is not good, bro.
But you know what is really demoralizing for a team?
Mm-hmm.
Is when your fucking goalkeeper decides, I'm gonna kick the ball.
Oh my god!
And make one player sprint. That's it,
bro.
Because he was never getting those balls. And
he was never getting them.
Not one of them.
2 out of 14, Joey, wasn't it? 2 out of 14 was the
final. I saw someone. Listen, obviously, you were on casually, obviously, and we were debating Marshall about can Kukurea fight to stand for the ball.
And that's it.
No. You know what's crazy, Joey? Marshall tried to say that it was only 20% Sanchez for that second goal.
No, I would say it's 50% Sanchez because you can't make that kick.
I say it's the majority because I said the players aren't put in that position if he just does what the system asks him to do, which is play the ball to Tosin's feet. Like,
my issue becomes, Kukurea. Like, I don't understand how people can be cooking Kukurea for what happened there. Like, bro, he's coming off offside position. Bro, he's coming off offside position. I don't know why people think. Listen, I'm not even trying to cook him about. Kukurea is like not that tall stuff. Like, Kukurea, bro, is 5'7" or 5'8", facing 6'1", 6'2" Castagna, bro, for a jumping competition. Like, what are we doing here, boys? And Castagna has the advantage because all he needs to do, put his arm, against Kukurea and head the ball. You know what I mean? That's what he needs to do. And if anything, we should be criticizing also the power of that of the cross, of the shot, of the.
He put whip on it, bro.
Like, bro, it was meant to go to Sanchez, but
No. Ahmed, you don't do it.
You don't do it, 100%, yeah.
You're on the right side of the field. You don't kick it back to the left side of the field as a goalkeeper.
You don't.
Even as a center back, you don't switch it that way. If you're going to switch it, you have to be up the pitch more where your team can gather. Otherwise, you're going to get countered because where Tosin is going to keep the entire other team on sides. So all they had to do was make one pass through our back line because Tosin kept everybody on.
And they were in, bro. They were in.
That's it.
You know what is, man?
Do it.
No defensive.
You don't kick it from the right hand side to the left corner of the field. No goalkeeping coach in history will tell you that's a good idea. None. I promise you that, like, when have you ever seen Trent switch the ball from one corner from right back to the left wing? How many times he does it and actually to make it off? Does he do it ever? Mm-hmm. From his box to the other wing, to the other box. Does anybody do it? It is cardinal sin in football. Cardinal sin in football, what he did. You are a professional. You are a professional. And you do the cardinal sin as a defender. A defender like that would have sat the bench for the next game. And from where I'm playing, if you did that as a defender in college football, college soccer, I'm gonna say college soccer because it's U.S. If you did that, you'd be benched for the next game.
That's because that's amateur, bro. That's amateur. That's
literally amateur.
He always can't. The thing about Sanchez, that game in general, he actually was playing well. He was saving us all the time.
Yes.
And then, as usual, happens,
Bozo, bro.
The happens, bro. The lock-off happens, bro. And that game, by the way, it epitomizes Sanchez so much. Plays really well for us. But then he does one stupid mistake and then he just kills us, bro. You know what I mean?
The issue is like we can get this is the thing that people are like, oh, then what are we gonna do? The thing is, Sanchez, like I agree that Sanchez has provided some really good saves, right? The issue is we can find other keepers that provide the good saves without the bozo moments. Why are we acting like that's like something insane that we're asking for? People are acting like this is like Courtois, Petr Cech level saves with the bozo moments. It's not. It's good saves, but he has a bozo moments that cost us in games. And like at this point, it's so frustrating because I said like we did not deserve. I don't think we did enough to deserve the 3 points. But bro, we shouldn't have lost that. Like I'm so sorry. Like at that moment in time. When it is 1-1, do not lose that game. And Maresca has even said that. If you're not going to win it, don't lose it. Yeah. And for me personally, like, that's what I'm saying. Also, Joey, like when I said
sounds like to me.
Because people are like, because people are literally like, because people say, if you are going, like, when you look at the players and their body language, none of them expected him to hoof it like that. Look at where they're all facing.
Bro,
look at their body positions, bro.
Ball deep. Everyone, look at everyone's body language.
Bro, like, they all thought it was going up, bro.
Look at everyone's body language, bro. I swear to you, if you look at the body language after Sanchez kicks the ball deep, I swear to you, it's not just us that feels this way.
We need to stop like, I don't understand.
Hold up. And this is the thing, Joey. And this is another thing that we need to talk about is people ask like, oh, but when he plays the feet, you guys are worried. So why are you mad when he hoofs it? Because even when you hoof it up the field, there's a way to do it. At least put it into a position where our team can do a 50-50 for it. Nearly every time he hoops it, it's out or directly to the other team.
At least recover. Yeah. At least recover, bro. You have to be in recovery position.
My issue.
What did we do? He decided not to pass it to the guy that's 2 feet away from him.
That's running back to him to give him the option. Because that's what the system asks. Like, it's insane, bro.
My issue
has to start on Sunday.
My issue becomes you know, we keep on hearing Joey, guys, we keep on hearing from Maresca. Oh no, he's doing a good job. He's doing a good job. He can't keep saying that, bro. Like, I'm sorry. If any of these reporters are not pressing him on Sanchez's long ball
percentages, the thing is, Soraya is the only one who actually presses him, bro. Soraya is the only one.
There needs to be a genuine press on him in regards to that because, you know, I'm seeing stuff here about him talking about Hermanson last season, saying if he does that thing, kick him out, bro. Yep. You know what I mean? You can't do that, bro. Respectfully,
he has to keep being brave. If he hoofs it, he's out.
Just, bro, you need to, bro. You know what's funny? He could have passed that to Tosin, who was free.
It was easy, bro.
No, man, it kills me, man. Let's read some of these comments. There's got so many comments here. I'm gonna speed through some of them. Listen, the live video comment is all well and good, but Enzo's technically meant to do that too, boys. Like, you know what I mean? We Jack Manning, I have to disagree with that one, bro. You got Enzo to do that too.
Disagree with that.
Yeah,
the one thing that Lavia does is allows us to not have to play Gusto.
Yes, literally, yes. We have chances early in both halves, Palmer, Jackson, Enzo, and Cuckoo. I'll be honest, man, that chance should have not fell to Cuckoo. Cuckoo is not a scoring fullback. Let's be realistic, boys.
No, but again, we have to credit Leto, though. That was a good save, bro. That was a good save. Listen, that was a good header.
That was a good save from him, but at the same time, Tia Hernandez there, Nuno Mendes there.
Oh my god, bro.
Sorry, I had to have a little bit of fun there. Fafana is your only CB that can cover wide channels. That is true for the restaurant, and that is also something that definitely is hurting us again.
We also got to talk about it's not even just the wide channels, bro. He has the recovery pace. If there's a bozo moment, that brother can put the put the afterburners on, bro.
The thing of Tosin is, with all due respect, big up to he's your uncle, bro. You know what I mean? He ain't got that. You know what I mean? That's what it is, man. Even though he's the same age as me, but, you know what I mean? Shout out to him.
Nah, I hear
your uncle's crazy, bro.
You know what I mean? No, listen. This is the Bridge Nation. We like to give, easier times for the young lads that are watching the stream. They understand. Demanding because we have to, fair enough. Tosin can't play RCB. I just think it just depends on how you make it work, really. You know what I mean? I just think for me, right now, if you want, like we'll discuss the midfield bit section because, I really do think, Ugochukwu is needed more than ever, bro. You know what I mean? I hate to say it, Ugochukwu is needed, whatever. Or, you know what, man? Why are we not playing Cassidy, actually? You know what I mean? Listen, Maresca, you're the one that said he should stay. You're the one that said that you believed in him. The one thing about Casa that we know about is that he used to play as the 8-role formerly. We know a passer. So why?
Yeah, I'm not. Don't just
Maybe,
sell him, bro.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if you don't believe in him,
Just sell
keep
him, bro.
pushing. If not, man, this is kind of where KDH
Nah, bring Leslie back though. I agree with you on that.
Yeah,
you know, I can't lie to you guys. Yeah, KDH. This is where he's technically meant to be shining, boys.
Yeah, well, I don't know what's good with him. I think he's injured or something.
Yeah. Yes, that I think is fair. You can't let Neto push forward in possession and risk counter. We need a new CF. I'm a big Nico fan, but he ain't playing 1 in 3. That ain't letting him learn off the bench and bring home Osimhen. I get the Osimhen point. I just think we need a large archetype. Now, I know the club is clearly like trying to twerk for Delap right now. I think for me, if you want Delap, you need to bring him in now. I know. Listen. I know. Obviously, you want Osimhen, and I think that's
not even because of that. It's not even because
you want to get us ready. I know you want
to
get us ready.
Like this guy's not ready for this.
I know you. I know what you're saying.
This guy, we gonna get another guy that's not ready. That's my problem. He's not ready.
He's not going to be able. I'm telling you, he's not ready, and he's not going to be able to pressure Nico the way we're talking about.
And he's not ready. That's what I'm saying, bro.
That's fair. Was good. Let's read some more. But you know, there is another conversation to be had here. Is that you know Maresca? He had a system that was working for him, by the way, against certain sides when he played both Palmer and Felix together. Bro, why has that not been?
That was against such a low side, like a small side, bro.
But I think the team is gonna sit back, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
I bet you we see that. I have a feeling we see that this weekend.
We play this weekend. I thought it was Monday.
Is it Monday?
You play on Monday, bro. Monday, 7:45, bro. Because remember, we've had the midweek EPL game, so they push it for like the New Year's Eve, New Year's Day.
Yeah. That's why. Who plays? Yeah. Does anybody play in the weekend then?
I don't think so, unless I'm mistaken. There might be someone that might play on Sunday.
Yeah, I think 1 or 2 teams. I'm gonna be real.
Sunday, but that's really it, bro. Bro, to save the game, you need to be defensive. Sub, 1-0 by my manager would never we move. You know what, guys? Yeah, let's discuss this Felix topic because I know it's been a big topic right now. I myself have been saying that we need to be playing Felix a lot more. Obviously, in my personal opinion, I think for me, as of recently, Palmer's performances have been very meandering. At the end of the day, very been misplacing passes quite a bit of time. And I think for me, Jackson's performances have left a lot to be but
I don't like
desired
up there.
Desired. I'm not even saying play him the 9. I'm just saying, Felix should be playing, in my personal opinion. If you're gonna play him, maybe where Sancho was playing, but a bit more inside as a left cam, or something like that, or play him centrally in the 10 as well. But this is the dilemma that we have in where we've got guys in the bench that can help us to improve games, but none of that is happening. So I want to get your takes as to why that is.
There's a favoritism with Cole right now. That's just.
Yep.
It's too much, I
don't really know how to describe it other than it's just a favoritism. Like I really don't know how to describe it. He's obviously doing
that's crazy.
Doing favoritism with him, bro. Like it's not even like it's like it doesn't matter what Cole does, like how badly he could be for performing, he won't take him out.
My issue becomes then, you can't say you're doing a meritocracy. You said it before. If they aren't playing well in the games, and if they aren't doing stuff, and then your meritocracy basically fails, right? Because then you're showing it doesn't matter if this guy gives me a 10 out of 10 or 5 out of 10. He's
especially given what he's doing with the training pitch stuff, which I don't know if you touched upon yet.
We're gonna get that one.
Yeah.
Listen,
that also fails the meritocracy thing if you don't take Palmer off.
Like, I'm gonna cook on that, son. What are we doing?
No. That one, I'm gonna be back in the gap on that one quite a bit, but like I actually agree with him on a little bit on that. See, the Bridge Nation, we are unbiased.
Right, we'll see. We'll have that conversation in a bit.
No, but like, do you know what I'm saying to you guys? Like, we talk about this. We talk so much about this being a meritocracy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and for me, you have to show the meritocracy happening. Now, RC can say he don't rate Felix. Okay, that's fair enough. Why isn't Nkuku playing there then? Let's leave that chat. He keeps on playing, bringing on Cuckoo. Are we then going to say he don't rate in Cuckoo too now? So that means he don't rate in Cuckoo. He don't rate Felix. So then why do we buy this ball? Why are these guys still here for us then? Realistically, respectfully, we need to make that. This is the questions that
I hear it, dude. I honestly, this whole it's just that
it comes back to
it feels a little bit. It feels a little bit like just I don't know. The favoritism thing is just pissing. I don't know. It's so clear.
Start hooking him at 60, at 55.
Because for me, RSM, one of my things I was saying, is that guys, let's be.
It's so clear.
He said it himself too. No. I know what you're saying, Danish. That Pot said that before, but Maldini, he also said, if a player does not play good on the pitch, he will not be there next week. That's what he said. He said it himself. That's the only reason why I'm saying that. Now I know that I'm using meritocracy as a term because meritocracy means that everyone has a chance to play. That's what I mean it by. But I get what you're saying, Danish. But like the point I'm trying to come back to is that listen. There's been a few games and Jackson's not playing well. But the problem with Jackson is that, and I'll say it like this again, is that when you're facing against Gui and then the manager, you hear reports from Simon Johnson, who's tier 0 when it comes to Chelsea stuff, saying he wants to keep Gui, but then he's not playing Gui. I mean, to at least show some level of meritocracy. But then, you then hear, you see Palmer have
because he's like, I know, he even said, like, I'd prefer they stay here and develop with the team. Okay, so yeah. What are we doing?
Go play him then, fucker.
To be fair,
fucking guys you have.
Right. You know what I mean? You have to. But Sanchez is. Oh my god, Bob is crazy. I just think he's above, but
meritocracy goes out the door when Bob starts in goal, bro.
It's true, bro.
It's true, bro.
Because again, United should have been 1-0. If Palmer didn't score 4, he gave 2 goals to Brighton. Literally just gave him 2 goals.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Arsenal one, you can argue he could have done better. Liverpool as well. The second goal. He could have come out. Like, again, there's so many. And there's no way you're going to convince me he's not seeing this on tape. We know he watches the games back. There's no way he's not seeing this.
I just wonder how bad Jorgensen is.
The thing is, bro, listen, the Rich Nation has been watching Jorgensen for a little bit. And I said, this guy, saving-wise, he don't fill me with confidence, bro. The off the ball stuff, you will get that stuff. Like I think the best guy to compare him with, unironically, is when Edison came to that club. Like he will do the passing stuff really well, everything like that. But when it comes to saving the stuff, at the beginning of the season,
Ederson? Yeah. If you give me Ederson level fucking distribution.
No, but Edison when he joined. It's Edison when he joined. That's the problem.
Because a lot of what our opportunities, the way that we get scored on, is from our fucking distribution from the goalkeeper.
Yep.
Like we don't get set, we don't get to set as a defense, and then we get cut right through.
Yep, we get cut wide open, bro.
As soon as we not set as a defense, we get cut right through. But once we set, we good. Most games.
But like boys, you know where it is, lads. Yeah, and if I may say so myself, it's just guys like Maresca. If you don't rate these guys, why were when you and the ball were talking?
Well, you better let the board know so they can get moved the fuck on,
bro. We need to start moving on, bro. You know what I mean? We can't keep doing this thing of like last season. Where it was the same issue we had with Poch, where he don't want these guys, but then we're not moving these guys on. Right, something needs to change.
I don't know.
Bro.
We'll see, bro. I think
but this thing, I agree with Lucas Costa, bro. Like I don't believe it, bro. I don't believe it because people I've talked to.
No. Lucas Costa.
Hold up.
I know he doesn't give me a heart attack on the ball. I can tell you that.
I heard that he made a ton of saves. The only issue that some people had with his saving is that sometimes he would parry the ball. He wouldn't parry the ball correctly. However, you don't parry the ball correctly versus Sanchez Bozo moment. I'm gonna tell you which one I prefer immediately. Because you can work on parrying the ball and stuff like that. But that Bozo gene, bro, it is what it is.
Parrying the ball is just putting a little fucking strength on.
Vastarot, I get what you're saying, the control of silence, but what you can control is who you want on the pitch, on the bench, who you wish, if you wish for this player to be there, if you're not. Listen, we could have had
fucking goalkeepers on the bench.
Exactly, bro. And you know what? Let's get to that conversation now, yeah, because
none of them were Sanchez.
Let's actually get to that conversation because listen, I was waiting for me today. They gave me I got the call.
I got shit to do too.
But like,
he got the call up. He got the call.
And I mean, listen, don't worry, man. The Bridge Nation is only 1 hour. They can't cook me for 1 hour. But listen, what I will say, yeah, is Noni, Madueke, Renato, Veiga. You know what I mean? They apparently are not on the bench yet because of what is it? Technical decisions, like not train hard off the pitch. And the problem for me becomes, you know, and let's be honest about this, boys. We actually need him at working. I can't believe I'm saying that, bro.
We needed the legs, bro.
We actually need the thing about. I think, yeah, you know, we talk a lot about how
it wouldn't have changed the game, bro.
No, I don't think it would have changed the game, but
no. I think you would have. I think
you might as well play Gusto at right wing the way that we were playing fucking right wing.
I just think for me the problem becomes, yeah, you know, obviously Madueke is not doing this thing he's done. This is strike free apparently. If according to Kieran Gill, whatever the reporter's name is, obviously apologies if you ever watched this reporter. You're a nice guy, thank you very much. But
screw you too.
All right, fair enough. That's from Dave. But you know, the reason why I'm saying that is that obviously he's saying strike free, and this has been like an ongoing issue. And it's like, okay, if this is the case, I don't want to be seen respectfully. I might be a Madueke fan, but I'm thinking if this is a consistent issue, it's time to go. I hate to say it like that, but Bridge Nation will be honest. It's time to go. You know what I mean? I'll be honest.
Also, from that tweet, it seemed like he showed up late to like the like.
Lucas, you hear that, bruv?
Listen,
Lucas, you hear that, bruv?
Yes, he heard that. I know he's hearing that, bro. But like, that's the point I'm trying to say. If this is the case and this is happening consistently now, bro, 3 times in a row it's happened now, and then like the way he said it was like strike free, then it's time to go. Respectfully, I don't want to be. Then it's time to move on from him in January. Let's bring in someone else. No, I'm very honest about that, by the way. I'll be very honest and open about that. Okay, time to go. And then for me, the other thing for me, yeah, is that Veiga. I can't believe Veiga is doing this, by the way. But then at the same time, at least with Veiga, I can't actually complain about Veiga because let's be real, chat. He don't even get started when he needs to be playing there. He don't get started when he needs to be playing there. He doesn't even come off the bench. Like, and it's like, can you actually blame? I don't blame him. I don't blame him a little bit. I can give him a bit more levity because, like, he's not even getting a chance on the pitch or a Conference League. Like, against Everton, he might have actually helped us out a little bit. That's real. Rather than having Gusto over there, who could have had him. Like, you know, I feel a little bit sorry for guys like Veiga. I would probably say more than anyone else. I actually feel like a little bit sorry for Veiga. But you know, if this is another issue, get him gone. Tia Hernandez in. Nuno Mendes in.
There we go. My God! Give it up. Give it up.
I had to let my transfers in. Sorry. But do you get my point, boy? Do you get my point? Like, I don't want.
What was by the way, what was the exact word in the tweet? Because I think I saw a version of the tweet where he was saying too, like, they won't be missing like meetings. And what that says to me is like, maybe it's not showing up late for like practice on the pitch, but when it's time to go over tapes, etc., he shows up late, kind of thing.
But like, more music, yeah. On this channel, I have probably, if anyone here, all of us, I've been Madueke's biggest defender. I'm just, for me, my issue becomes more music, yeah. If the way that the reports are coming out, he said 3 strikes where it's been issues with him not performing in training, then it becomes a thing of, guys, it's not sustainable then, because like clearly he's undermined the gaffer, yeah, and we've got Bruce Wayne the gaffer. He's helping us improve as a team, right? We right now we're criticizing his in-game management worries, but then like, listen, we can't have that there. That's all it is, bro. Let's be honest about that, boys, too. Boma's too old for the club, sorry, but let's keep it pushing. But what are your guys for on the report that you saw?
I mean, well, you know what it is? What do I always say about this team? They're kids. They're kids. Yep. This is what it is. He has the job of teaching him to be professionals and adults, and this is how you teach people to be professionals and adults. You punish them when they don't. That's what it is.
Even if it hurts the team, bro. Even if it hurts the team, bro.
I don't give a damn.
Even if I agree. No, but that's what I'm actually helping you. I'm on to
I back that guy. I back that guy for what he's doing right now. If they're meeting, if they're in meetings, we saw what the kids were without a leader. Last year, we saw it. Their leader was a hothead, and what did we look like every single game? Hotheads. Every game. Every game. Nico Jackson, how many freaking yellows did Nico Jackson get for being a hothead? Because his manager was a hothead. He's a grown
arguing over the pens, remember? Arguing over the pens.
That guy Pochettino is a grown child. That's what he is. A grown child teaching a bunch of children. That's what we saw last year. So guess what? That's what at least we got a manager that actually cares about that type of shit. We got professionals.
Yep.
We are professionals. If you don't want to be a professional, you're getting paid hundreds of thousands of dollars a week to be a professional. If you don't want to be a professional and show up on time, this is what you get. Okay? This is what you get. Now, Nani and Mudryk, both of them.
We've been
saying for a long time since we got him, pretty much. Hey, let me finish. We've been saying since we got him. They're movable. Move them. That's it. I don't give a damn. I really don't. Move them. Just don't get Rashford or Kolo Muani.
You know, I actually was gonna say this really quickly. Yeah, yo, you know, I was deep in this with RSM today. Yeah, if Madueke is out, by the way, yeah, obviously as we're seeing right now, yeah, obviously apparently he's gonna be back for Ipswich, obviously, of course. Well, like, let's say if something happens, yeah, bro, you know, we've really got Sanchez now and he does how doing. Like, there's no one that's like Terry George. We haven't seen that guy ever come on the pitch. Yo, we're down back to the bare bends, you know, like that.
We're gonna have to get two wingers again, bro. Like again,
bro. Now one put faith in the kid.
If you say so, yeah, I'm fine. I mean, if you say so, but
I
don't know, man.
Hey, man, I don't know. Looking real.
Because you're gonna move Madueke, bro. That's what it is. You're gonna move him.
Yeah, he getting moved, so I'm not gonna lie.
And then
Newcastle probably still take him. Newcastle still take him.
The thing is, yeah, maybe listen. You gotta also hope that Madueke improves on his behavior, bro. Then we can survive a little bit more. Please, Madueke, like get back to like the regular schedule, big man. Please do. Any fan of brain cells can see Noni's arrogant. I think he's the guy. Immature behavior at this stage, worrying. At least Mudryk is professional. I mean, I don't know if you can say that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Big man.
I mean, we can say that. I don't even know.
I don't know if you can say that, big man.
Move on.
That's right, bro. Sorry.
That's why I said both of them can go. We move on.
All right, fair enough. And Cuckoo,
you know what I'm saying? Bring the fucking kid from Strasbourg. Give him a chance at left wing this summer. Bring him back. He's cooking over there.
Let's allow Tyreek George, please. He's a young lad, please.
Send Tyreek George to wherever you want. Bring the Nazi into the fold with Esteval next year.
Bring who?
Huh?
Bring who? I just had Nazi and I was like, what? Who are you talking about that, big man? I was like confused. Oh, Nanasi, sorry, see. I'm so cooked.
No. You give me Nanasi. Nanasi is if we don't use him, somebody else is gonna get the kid, and he's gonna be really good for them.
Chat, please. I know Cunha's cooking right now, but we need to. We'll have her on this one.
Focus.
Let me see.
Focus.
What, me?
No. The chat. Focus.
Guys, please, guys, we know who these guys want,
Nanasi is not another KDH, bro.
Listen, guys, Cunha is not coming to this club. Chelsea have not been scouted this brother.
We don't even need Cunha, bro.
We don't need him right now, bro. Again, we've got his archetype at the football club, and ironically, we need the other archetype, chat. You know what I mean? You've got Christopher in Cuckoo could probably be doing what he's doing, but he's playing number 9, not number 10. That's all I'm gonna say again. You know, but listen, they'll call me crazy. They'll call me a madman. But listen, we'll see, man.
Not a winger.
No, he's not. He's not another KDH, bro. He's not another KDH, bro. Listen, he's actually really decent. Durant is needed, brother. You know, we're not getting him. Let's just keep it real, boys. We need Bradley Barcola. I hear that still. we're not getting 4-3-3. Let's be real boys. Ovnoni out. We can finally see Palmer right wing. Nope, he's gonna play against Ipswich. What type of left wing do you guys want?
Love to see. I'd love to see that.
Oh, we need goal scorers.
The problem is, yeah, Lucas Costa.
I would actually love to see that. I would love to see Palmer go back to the right wing for a bit.
Yeah,
I don't understand this. I don't know why we're so.
Love to see that. I don't see why.
Do you know what the issue is, bro? Yeah, I don't understand why we keep on pushing him just under 10. Let's play him right wing.
I agree. I think we're wasting them, wasting the opportunity to play him on the wing at this current moment. Like you have Felix, you have Nkuku. You're wasting the opportunity to play him on the wing. He might not be able to play on the wing very much longer because of the opportunities. They're going to be back into the middle later on. But if you put him on the right wing, right? He wasn't right wing against City. He was in the 10. Nkuku was on the left, and then I don't even remember who was on the right. No, he was on the right. You're right, because we had Enzo. It was Enzo, Lavia, Caicedo against Man City.
Yeah,
I don't know. Yeah,
Isak Noni's got run out again. We've got again. You've got the guy. You've got the architect.
Yeah, I mean,
bro, he's not gonna be 100 million, bro.
Go do that in FIFA and see how much it cost you.
Okay, fair enough. But listen, guys, I actually have to end it here, I'm afraid, because I've obviously need to go to Al Ahwa and the guys are waiting for me. But listen, where you can find the guys, Joey, Wab Sports, Arsenal TV. They're already in the title, boys. You know what I mean? They're loud and clear. Let's hit the link. Let's get these guys to 700 subscribers. Listen, make sure to follow them. They always give us good content. As for the preview, we'll probably do it Sunday, I think, because Sunday's gonna be the day, if not Saturday. Obviously, our RSVP guys to let you know whenever you guys are available, of course. But that's probably when it will be probably because we've got the fixture on Monday. But by the way, on Monday, the Bridge Nation will be a little cheeky late. I've got to go to got a little lunch with the. All right, but listen, obviously the Bridge Nation has got some in-laws lunch, so won't be here. But as always, I've been your host, the Bridge 258. Love and guidance, and
so, yo, peace out.
Yeah, peace, boys, peace.